Hi guys, we're back at Smash Fishing. We're back down the beach foraging on the big tides, and hopefully we can find some octopus and lobster today, so stay tuned. Fingers crossed it's a productive one. It's Smash Fishing, baby. Woo! Little brown crab. Nice solid little crab. Hiding away from the ockies. Not big enough to keep. Big old ormer that. Can't take these till January. That would have been a keeper easy. Not bad size ormer at all, that. Big lady crab, look at the size of that. Not a lobster. That's what was fighting the hook. That's a beauty, that. I might hold on to that, get some nice meat. Nice juicy lady crab. Thought it could have been a lobster, but hey, at least we got something out of it. I'm gonna put a little bit of seaweed in there. Lady crabs are not the most hardy creatures, so if you keep them wet, they last so much longer. Look at those eggs. Pink and yellow eggs. Cool to see. Just flipping some stones now and again. After a big storm, usually the lobsters will be hiding right underneath the flat boulders. So pretty much an all-out search. I've just found this hole here, guys. And look at the water. It's like pumping out and then stopping. It's almost like an ockie's trying to vent the water. But yeah, there's an ockie in there for sure. Right, first ockie of the day. Look at this. See all the clam shells, broken up shells of crabs. That's a perfect indicator of what's in here. And I just noticed that stream of water coming out. And to me, that just screams a cephalopod. Alright, let's see if we can get him out. There he is, he's up there. It's a strong ockie. I don't think there's anywhere for him to go on this one, so we know we've got an ockie. This isn't a deep hole. He's just made this. Well, the tide was running out, I reckon. It's not his lucky day because Smash found him. Did you see his tentacle? Oh, rock's coming off. Look at that. That's mental. Here he is. That's crazy, eh? Surprised I didn't find no worm under that. There we go. First ockie of the... Oh, he got me. Oh, did he get you as well? I'm covered in it. Is that my face? We just got inked. The ockie had us. Beautiful. It's all up my arm, my face, everything. Nice. First ockie of the day. What a beast. Not a big one, really good eating size. Look at that. Just seen that water pumping out the hole, you know, straight away. Nice ockie that. Literally covered me in ink. Oh well. All worth it for a nice snack. My son keeps asking for octopus, so this is a great eating size. Look at that. What a beauty. Nice. Let's get him in the bag. They'll stick to absolutely everything, these things. Look at that. One lady crab, one ockie. Oh yeah. The hole of the octopus is just there, and there was shell outside that hole. And on the side here, that spider crabs been mushed up by him. It's mad. They eat absolutely everything, them things, and we like to eat them. I got splats up my face, all up my arm. Beautiful. It's foraging, baby. We're really high up the beach and we found an ockie already. There's ormers everywhere. Just want to get that big one. There's a big one on the bottom, little one there. Looks good for January. And we're really high up the beach. It's great to see. Emilio's just found a little baby one. Look at that. Little male. It's a nice start. Hopefully it continues, eh? It's a big old top knot. Size of that. Almost a dinner plate size, that one. It's just a common top knot. Find these everywhere around here. All on the low waters. Where's all the goodies? Want more octopus and more Larrys. You wouldn't think that we've had storm after storm lately, but the wind's turned easterly, so we've come to the west coast. I'm glad we did. Nice size cooking octopus, that one. We're not even at the best spots yet, so fingers crossed we can have a productive trip. It's looking good so far. See his antennae here. Get him. Oh, is he coming out? There he is. Oh, he's a biggie. That's a beauty. Seeing his antennae poking out, I was like, oh, that's going to be a beauty, that. Oh, now that's a lobster. Look at the size of that. Beauty. That's the ones we want to see. That's monster, eh? Solid as well. Look at the little barnacles on it. Oh my days. That's a 3-pound lobster all day long. Always say after a storm it's amazing for foraging, and that's why. Look at the size of that. That there is a proper lobster. No measuring that. You see the legal size limit. Stay where you are. The legal size limit's that big. It's about 1.5 inches over the legal size limit, and it's got a big old crushing claw. Lovely, nice solid lobster. That's what we wanted, baby. That's a monster. Octopus and lobster complete, baby. I can't believe that. That's huge. That is a proper beast. Look at my hand compared to that. What a chunk. Get in my foraging bag. What an absolute diamond. That there is a proper lobster. Look at the size of that. Hopefully it doesn't get hold of my leg. There we go. I'm just going to put a band on this lobster. I really don't want this getting hold of me. When they're big and they're solid like this, they can do a lot of damage. Alright, calm down. There we go. Just one band on. Just enough to stop it biting my leg. I'll put some seaweed between it and the octopus, so we're good to go. You don't want your octopus biting your lobster, because they've got a neurotoxin that will literally just kill the lobster in one bite, so gotta be careful. Another lobster here, guys. I can see it already. Oh, it looks like it's molted. I'm not sure if that's recent or not. You see the molt here. Oh look, there's its tail. Let's see what the lobster's like. I'm going to be gentle getting this one out, so I'm not sure if it's going to be soft or not. Ooh. Here he comes. There's one lobster. Ooh, that's a solid lobster, so that can't be the one. Yeah, look at that. Look, there's 2 lobsters in this hole. I can almost guarantee it's going to be a male and a female. There she is. Oh no, that's the female. Where's the shedded one then? That's solid. That's a keeper. This one is a solid female. You can tell by the swimmer rats of the, whoa, nearly had my finger. Just here, they're hard and long, it's a male. They're soft and squishy, it's a female. But I don't know where that molted lobster's gone, because both of these have got keel worms and barnacles on them. So what I'm going to do is just check if there's anything else in this one. Nah, no idea where that... Ooh, let go. Chuck that little one back in the hole. This one I reckon is going to be a keeper. I don't know where that molted lobster's gone, but hey, that ain't no soft lobster. Just going to measure it for gauge. So I'm pretty sure that's in. Yeah, it's in mile. Oh, that's the Orma gauge. Yeah, look at that. It's in about 5 mil. It's another keeper down. That's so weird why the shell was there though. Unless they've come along and eaten the soft lobster and then they've both wanted to breed in there, I don't know. But hey, another keeper down. Beautiful. It's my last lobster band. Oh no, and it's broken. Oh well, in the bag he goes. Hopefully I don't get bitten or pinched. Nice that we're finally finding some lobsters. Even though the ockies are here, we're still getting some stuff. Get in there. There you go. One giant lobster, one normal size, and an ockie. Aye aye. Because I've got so much stuff now, guys, I'm not going to bother with the lady crab. Perfectly alive. So we'll put that back for another day. And he can go back home. We're going to keep slaying the lobster. Little baby spider crab. Look at the camo on that. It's nice to see so much life in the pools though. For a long time I wasn't seeing anything. You see ormers in the crack of the rocks, everything. It's lovely to see. Hopefully they're regaining a little bit from the ockies. That is a giant sea hare. Still finding a lot of these around the pools. Where a few years ago I'd like to be very lucky to find one like this. Now they're becoming very common. See why they're called sea hares with those giant ears. I'm going to put him back in his little hole. He's happy to go. Come on, the lobsters. Just giving my lobsters a little soak in the water for a bit. Over the moon with this forage. We have done extremely well. To get 2 lobsters and an octopus in this day and age, it's good. It's good going. Very good going. Here you go. Oh, he's fighting you. Emilio's found a nice lobster here. Don't know if it's going to be a keeper. Tucked himself in a corner, eh? I see his antennae. Just there, look. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Nice to see though. Must have checked 25 holes so far and we've only found that one. Oh, yes! Look at the size of that beauty! Emilio's just found something in this hole. I was looking down, all I could see was 2 big claws. Look at the size of that! It's another buster. What a beauty! Look at that for a lobster. Solid as well. You found him yet? No. There's a hole, it goes up, right up the back, so if it's a small one, it'd be tucked away. Yeah. What a lobster! He was just sitting there at the entrance of that hole. What a beauty! Look at the size of that beauty. Another one down. 3, we've got 2 giants, 1 normal sized lobster and an ockie. Big boy lobster. Or girl, shall I say. That's prime eating size, these. They're all coming home with us, baby. Check that out, guys. Got 1 lobster here. That's a nice big one, a medium size. And we got another tank. Look, you can see all the little barnacles on it. Nice solid lobster. You can't beat that. That's one of the best forages I've been on for a while. Like that. That's a proper catch. Come on. Down there, that's it.
take that. It's a bit less weight.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried he's going to bite my lobsters. Little Wacky. Emilio's going to hold on to that. If it bites my lobsters, it will kill them. So it's always best to separate them if we can. Just trying to put this lobster in so it won't pinch me or smash up the other lobsters. Working our way back up the beach now, just checking holes as we go. Tide really didn't go out very well today. Thought it would be a lot lower, but can't complain with what we got. Some lovely lobsters, nice little Wacky, but there's still hope for some more yet. Still a lot of holes to check. Seen quite a few of the freshly eaten warmer shells. Don't know if the octopus have got something to do with that. I'm sure they're taking an easy snack. You just never know. It's definitely a lot more than they used to be. Little dead ones, that's for sure. So there you go, guys. There's today's catch. Some absolute prime lobsters. You can't beat that. Really good sized lobsters. One nice Ocky. Emilio's still trying to find one. That's not a bad trip, that. The tide didn't go very well today, but really can't complain with what we've ended up with. Some fine lobsters today. Gonna give this one to Emilio, and then I'll keep the other two for me. No worries, mate. And the Ocky is coming home for a catch and cook. Perfect eating size octopus, that. Now that it's perished, I don't mind putting it in the bag with the Ockies, with the Ockies, with the lobsters. Those would be fine in there. So I'll see you in the kitchen. We are back in the kitchen, guys. I've got my cooked octopus here. I did actually film cooking this, but I've lost the footage somehow, so I don't know what on earth happened to my chip, but I've got a new chip in now, so hopefully this works. But there you go. You can look at another video if you want to see how I cook these, make them super delicate. Then we're going to get them all breaded with some sweet chili sauce and a baguette. Delicious. With the octopus, all I'm going to do is just grab a couple of tentacles. That'll be enough for my baguette. And you can see, look how soft this octopus is. Super easy to cut. This is a nice size octopus we foraged, around the kilo mark. Perfect for doing this sort of stuff. And all we're going to do is get our tentacles into the egg wash and just get these covered in egg. Super easy and super delicious. So all those are covered in egg. Go straight into the breadcrumbs and just smother them. Make sure they're well coated. And the edges of that, all of the suckers, they're all going to go super crispy. It's going to be super delicious. So I'll just get the rest of these done now and we'll get frying. Right, start getting our octopus in there. Right, nice and flat so it'll go super crispy. That's all I'm going to do, just the three. Let those sizzle up, give them a flip over, and they're ready for the baguette. That's our baguette there. Just put some butter in there, so all the butter's going to melt in there, making it nice and juicy. I'm going to put some sweet chili sauce in soon. But first of all, we're going to flip our Rocky, just like so. Look at that golden crispiness right there. Let that get super crispy, and we are good to go. This octopus is so soft. It's almost falling apart. Look at that. Delicious. Nice bit of sweet chili sauce. Ooh, made a mess of that. We're just going to get sweet chili sauce in there. Not too much, but just enough to make it taste even better. And we're good to go. Now that is crispy octopus. And look at that. No effort with those scissors whatsoever. Easy as anything. Just cutting it up so I can put it in my baguette. That is super hot. I reckon that will do it nicely, that. Got our baguette with our butter in and our sweet chilli sauce. We're just throwing in loads of octopus. This will be an extremely filling meal. Look at that, what beauty. If I do say so myself. That looks absolutely delicious. All the crunchy pieces of octopus in there. I'll take that any day. I've made a right mess of the kitchen, but that there looks like one hell of a baguette. That octopus is so soft. It's almost just like melting in your mouth. That was so worth the effort of cooking it. 1 hour 40 minutes I simmered this for. Simmered it, not boiled. Find if you boil them they go really tough, but simmering them definitely works a treat. Just a few simple ingredients. That's what I always love. I didn't fancy nothing too picky today. I just wanted a nice bit of bread, nice crispy octopus, and it worked out beautifully. Hits the spot. Nice cold beer with this would be great. Just a little cook up on this one. Hopefully, and the tide's coming. We're getting into the better time of year now with foraging, so hopefully we start finding some squid, some bigger bass, and maybe even some more lobsters. This was an epic trip. Lovely big lobsters, nice oki. The oki was in a hole where all I could see was the water squirting out. Really interesting. Learning every day. So stay tuned for the next. So stay tuned for the next one. If you want any merch, the link's in the description. There's gonna be plenty more to come. Smash fishing, baby. Woo!